Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So I'm going to be doing a couple of live streams this afternoon. I guess it is afternoon, right? Yeah, so I'll be doing a couple of live streams this afternoon, and I hope that you all can tune in and check them out. Hopefully people will be able to check them out on the playback if you're not able to watch them right now. But I saw a couple of interesting articles that I want to talk about in this particular live stream and the other live stream as well. So I'm going to show my screen, share my screen so that you all can see this article that I'm referencing. And then we're going to get right into it after I share my screen and read some excerpts from this article. So this article says, the title of the article is Black Women with Natural Hairstyles Are Less Likely to Get Job Interviews. So I'm going to read a couple of excerpts from this article. It says Black women with natural hairstyles, including curly afros, twists, or braids, are less likely to get job interviews than white women or Black women with straightened hair, new research shows. And this research was carried out at Duke University School of Business. It said that basically that natural Black hairstyles are viewed as less professional, and particularly pronounced, it's particularly the case in industries where more conservative appearance is common. So I'm going to read a couple of more excerpts. And it says that the biases are rooted in a standard of beauty in many Western countries or societies that's based on white women and straightened hair. It also becomes the standard of perceived professionalism. And recruiters are often influenced by that standard, basically. It says that the studies involved hundreds of participants of different races who were asked to screen potential job candidates in the same way as recruiters, giving them a score for competence, professionalism, and other factors based on mocked up Facebook and LinkedIn profiles. It says that participants gave Black women with natural hair lower scores for competence and professionalism and didn't recommend them for interviews as often compared with Black women with straightened hair, white women with straightened hair, or white women with curly hair. Yeah, so it says while one group was shown a photo of a candidate with natural hair, the other group saw an image of her with straight hair. The latter group gave the candidate a higher score for professionalism and recommended her for interviews more strongly. So this goes on to say this. It talks about how it's not standard practice for applicants to provide their photos, but it's easy for recruiters to look somebody up online. So when they get your resume, they can be like, okay, I wonder what this particular person looks like. So they can put in your name and the city that you're from, and they can pull up your Facebook profile, for instance, or your LinkedIn profile, and they can see what you actually look like, and they can make these kinds of assessments based on, what kind of hair you have and what kind of hairstyle you have. So let's read on. And this goes on, somebody said that a Black woman with natural hair should not be seen as making a statement when it might just be the easiest, healthiest, or most cost effective way to style her hair, given the cost of straightening treatments and her potential and their potential negative effects on hair and the scalp. And they're saying that by these standards, by releasing this study, they're not in any way trying to tell a black woman to change who she is. They're asking people to understand that this difference exists, that there is a difference in how people are treated. And this goes on to talk about how various jurisdictions like, California, New York, and New Jersey have passed laws banning discrimination against natural black hairstyles. So that's the story. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm just going to share a couple of my thoughts about this particular issue. This is one of the reasons why a lot of black women don't wear natural hair, or they wear, weaves and all that kind of stuff, because there's intense pressure, whether people like it or not, to assimilate and to integrate into this society, especially when you're dealing with, a job situation, you're applying for a job. They have this white standard of beauty that tells people that you straighten hair is beautiful. Somehow straighten hair is more professional. So a lot of women, especially, professional, educated black women, feel pressure to have straightened hair or to have long hair. So that's one reason, the professional thing, the seeking a job and all that kind of stuff. Another reason is this, part of it is because of years of programming that begins as their children. One of the first toys that girls receive is baby dolls. They receive baby dolls, they get Barbie dolls and all that kind of stuff. And those Barbie dolls, often are white Barbie dolls. Often our black girls are given white Barbie dolls to play with. And that doll becomes like their image or their idea of what beauty looks like. They buy these dolls clothes and trinkets, and, they comb their hair and style their hair and all that kind of stuff. They are being indoctrinated at that age through these toys and through play to value European standards of beauty, to value not only white skin and whiteness and lightness, but also to value other European features like straight, long hair. So early on, they're taught this. And not only are they taught this through playing with dolls and things of that nature, but they're taught this through the fairy tales that that people read to them when they're kids. When they're, going to bed, they've read stories like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of those stories project this image of the white damsel in distress as the standard of beauty. This long, straight hair as more beautiful. So a lot of women, identify with that, and they have been indoctrinated to believe that straight, long hair is more beautiful than curly African hair. All of their life, they're taught that, this hair is good and this hair is bad and stuff like that. Hair that looks more like African hair, like the hair of our ancestors and, of our natural selves, our natural African selves. They're taught that that's called nappy hair. But if your hair is straight, or it resembles, white hair or Indian hair, somehow that hair is great. Somehow that hair is more beautiful. And, people shower praises on young girls that have the straightened hair, and the girls that don't have that kind of hair, they, called nappy headed, or they're saying you have bad hair and stuff like that. And they infuse that indoctrination as they comb their children's hair, as they style their children's hair. They're saying all these comments about what hair is good and what hair is bad. And then on top of that, you also have men who have been indoctrinated to believe in this European standard of beauty. So a lot of men gravitate or are attracted to women that had a longer, straighter hair. So it's no wonder that a lot of women, continue to put chemicals in their hair so that their hair is straight, or they wear weaves and wigs and stuff like that so that they can have the appearance of having long, straight hair. So I just wanted to share these thoughts with you about this hair issue. And the thing that I'll say about this is this, man. Every single state needs to adopt or pass laws designed to end this discrimination against people because of their hair. Nobody should be denied job opportunities simply for being themselves, for having their hair grow naturally and have it styled naturally. Nobody should be denied job opportunities based on that. And the thing is, like, by discriminating against hair, they are discriminating against Black people and Black women in particular. So I just wanted to share my thoughts about this. Tell me what you think. What points did I miss? What points did you disagree with? What points did you agree with? So please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I post new content on here. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a great day.